Yeah, this is something for all the parents to think about right here. Let's say you worked a 9 to 5, like they say. You work from 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. If you got off at 6 o'clock, 6:30, and let's say you had from 7 to 9:30, your child's bedtime was 9:30. If you work with your child from 7 o'clock p.m. to 9:30 p.m. and add those 2.5 hours, 2 hours up, what 2 times 5 is 10. Say you work 5 days a week and you work with your kid for 5 hours a day. 2 hours a day, I'm sorry, 2.5 hours a day. That probably equal up, what, 2 times 5 is 10. At the 30 minutes on times 5, what, 30, that's an hour, 30, that's another hour, another 30, that's a half hour. So you got about, what, 11, 12 hours? That's not even a day. That's not even a 24-hour period. That's not even an hour of time that you spent influencing your kid. That's not an hour. That's not even a 24-hour period. That's not even a day. That don't even equal up to the amount of hours that it takes to pass by to qualify as a day that you influence your child versus social media, they friends, everything in the environment that ain't you. And you the person that love them the most. You the person that care about them more than anything. And if you gay, let's say you work every day, you a motherfucker that go to work every day, and you get off from 9 to 5, and you work from 9 to 5, you get home 6:30, you take a bath, you get yourself together. Let's just assume dinner and all that's already done. Let's assume you're not a single mother and you ain't got to come home and cook and prepare dinner. Let's X that part out of the shit. And let's say you got a man at home that got shit together for you, or it's the man that got home at that time and the mother got it together, whatever. In 5 days that you working, if you can give your child 2.5 hours before they go to bed for 5 days, that amount of time don't equal up to 24 hours. If I'm wrong about the math, excuse me, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a high school dropout nigga. I ain't no mathematician. But if I'm correct with the math, that don't even equal up to a day of what you want for your child entering their mind versus everything else that they got to combat in this world. So think about that when you come home, when you get off, and you want to turn the TV on, or you want to listen to your music, or you want to check social media, or whatever the fuck you want to do that don't got to do with influencing your child's brain. Just think about it. If you give them 2 hours that you see your child awake and conscious, in 5 days that you work, that don't even equal a day. So imagine how much work you really got to put in for the shit that you saying to actually penetrate your child's mind versus the time that every fucking thing else that enter your child's mind got to get into it. The music, the social media, they friends that's misguided and fucked up. If you did everything you could with the little bit of time that you got when you get home for providing for them, it don't even equal up to a day. So your days off very important, nigga. For all you parents out there. That's some shit I had to realize. The little bit of time I had my son living with me. That goddamn, I only got this little bit of time. And my son autistic. The little bit of time I had him living with me, that's the shit I had to learn. I only got this little bit of time to affect this nigga. That's just something for y'all parents to think about. When you think about doing anything other than influencing your children. Think about the time. Think about the time. The hours. Break that shit down into hours. and to give you a whole nother perspective. And give you a whole nother perspective on how much time you really spend with your kids. And how much time what you want them to get from you as a parent. The person that loves them more than anything, that care about them more than anything, that want the best for them more than any motherfucker that could ever claim they do. You only got that little bit of time. Now, throw the weekend in there. Y'all do that shit for yourself. I ain't gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me how much time that equal up to for you in your life. That's if. Now, this is based off the basic model of the 9 to 5 work day that they, throw out there. Most motherfuckers don't know what the fuck that is, because half of us don't work that. But, shit, probably more than half of us don't work that. But, think about it. Break that shit down. A 24-hour period is a day. How much time do you really spend with your kids? How much time do the TV, do social media, do the internet, and every motherfucking thing else that ain't you spend with your kids?